Right. So basically, it's not going to be too long. I'm just going to go over everything that is like changed in the last like 3-4 days, all the changes that are going to be coming up. Make sure you're all on the same page, answer any questions if you guys have any like queries or questions about what's happening. Basically, you might have noticed the restructure has come in.
Hello.
So at the moment,
What up?
Dwayne is stepped down to artist.
Yeah, I know. There's so many
CEO.
cars here. I came to get my car.
This man here in the leopard print suit is Dean Quincy. He
I'm
is
already here.
He is our owner of the Dolce & Gabbana leopard print. He is one of the part owners of the company. I'm now CEO. Lana is COO currently. We have Zelda, who is been moved to head of artist management, which basically means any kind of questions, any qualms. Say, for example, like Jacob had an issue this month where his state ID was wrong, so he didn't like get his radio pay. If no one's around, just hit Zelda, and she's gonna be able to deal with all of that kind of, any problems you have, any questions you have. Say you might have a friend who's an artist you want to bring to the label to like come show some tunes or whatever. Just chat to Zelda. She can like help you with pretty much anything.
And if I'm not around, please don't hesitate to email me either.
Which Zelda said that?
That's a good question. Both Zeldas will be taking that responsibility. Whichever sister Zelda brings to the label that day will also be helping.
True.
So that's what Zelda's going to be doing. We've got Harlow, who is Chief Financial Officer or Operator. I don't really fucking know what the O is.
Officer, yeah.
Officer, we have the officer. So Harlow's going to be running all of the radio payout stuff, all of the event finances, stuff like that. Going to be getting everything financially sorted, because I will be transparent. The way that the system that we had before financially was meaning that we was losing such a large amount of money at events because of the commissions that we was given to the sales team, which I'll get into shortly. So that's gonna all have a restructure. So we got Harlow, CFO. We then got Bree, who is a new face at the label, who's going to be taking a role of operations manager, which basically means anyone who is in need of any assistance in any field, like say Harlow needs some help with some administrative work, or Zelda needs some help with some artist like management stuff, she can just come in, give a spare pair of hands and give her 2 cents and help. So that's another good person to make sure you got your contacts to, so she can help you with shit. Underneath that, trying to think of other changes we've got. We have, so let me just dive into the sales team thing. Basically, before we had senior sales and we had junior sales, right? Which is like 2 different ranks of sales team. Going forward, there's only going to be just salesmen. There's going to be no rank to it. It's if you're on the sales team, you're on the sales team. There's not a difference between a junior. There's not a difference between a senior. The sales team was earning 40% commission on ticket sales, which, don't get me wrong, they deserve to be paid. But the priority is making the label and the artists the correct amount of money. So the percentage commission on sales team will be going down to 10, and artists who sell their tickets will be able to get 20. So if you guys go out and sell your tickets, you can make a bit more money, and the sales team are just going to make 10%. Because if we had done that for Burning Mandem, just to give you perspective, Burning Mandem grossed us $81,000. But if we would have had the 10% commission rate, it would have grossed us around $320,000. So the amount of money we was missing out on just because of the insanely high commission rates was crazy. So that's going to be brought down. At the moment, sales team wise, we don't have that many people. So if you've got friends, if you've got people you know who are trying to hustle in the city, just recommend them. It's not going to be too much of a process of getting hired as sales team. It's kind of going to be like, if you're about it, you can take 10 tickets, sell them, and make sure, as long as they know how to do it and charge through the app and all of that shit, then there's not really a problem having 30-man sales team, you know. The more the better in that sense. So that's like 2 of the main changes. Other thing that's going to be different is I've spoke and had a sit down with Harry Martinez yesterday from Wuchang, and basically something now that I'm CEO that I've wanted to sort out is, for the longest time there's been a very there's a segregation between us and them, and there's kind of not necessarily hostile, but there's tension between the labels, right? It's kind of seen as like the other side, and it's like you go chill with some Wuchang artists, you might feel a certain way about it, and them chilling with us, they'll feel a certain way about it. So something me and Harry discussed yesterday is essentially bridging that gap and bringing the music scene together more. So if you have friends at Wu-Chang, you can go to Wu-Chang studio, you can go chill with them, they can come chill here, and it's not like some weird thing where it's like two sides. Like Lucifer, for example, went and signed to Wu-Chang. Part of the reason was because he had friends over at Wu-Chang, and because of that segregation, it felt like he had to be at that label in order to see those people. Whereas moving forward, I want it to be that everyone can just do as they please and all be friendly, and communication from us to Wu-Chang is going to be higher as well. So any, like, you might see soon some joint events. We want to start doing some like Wu-Chang MANDEM collaborative events. Another thing I need to like gauge interest on from you lot is, so Harry put forward the idea of doing a collaborative album where it is MANDEM artists collabing with Wu-Chang artists. So anyone who would be interested on that, do let me know. And then what we can do is we can put like a group of names forward to Wu-Chang, and they can put a group of names forward to us, and we can look at who they've put forward and kind of see who we think would work well together, and then get them collaborating, which I think would be a cool project. Okay, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Listen, I know I'm paying like that, but you don't need to try and
good.
lips me, my guy. I'm taking.
I can't lie, man. I'm just so gassed about the album. I just had to drop to my knees.
Ah, say less. You're passionate.
Praise be.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a thing. So what do you like? What do you lot think about the idea of like being more unified with other labels and not being as distant?
I'm game with that.
Amazing idea.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Cool, because I think I'll be brutally honest. I think a lot of it comes from their side, so I think they've probably got more work to do because there's a couple artists on their side who have some animosity. But I think over time, hopefully, we'll be able to get better relationships, and doing joint events.
Count on it.
Songs would be better.
Yeah, I've got issues.
I mean, it's just the bimbos. Let's be real. They're the only ones. That
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Other than them, we'll be chilling. But yeah, if anyone who wants to be a part of that album, let me know. Email me or text me or just tell me after this, and I'll put your names forward for that. And that should be a cool project to work towards. I think he said he wanted to do it around the December time, so we got a good amount of time to work on it and get shit sorted for that. So do let me know. Also, final thing before I just go to you lot and just ask that questions and shit. So Patar's company Jiggity is going to be running a Halloween event with Lana around the same time as our event. Our event, I feel like, currently hasn't had a massive amount of promotion. I don't know if we've sold many tickets or how it's been going, but what I'm thinking of doing...
It's been pretty dead.
How has it been?
I'm not gonna...
Yeah?
It's been pretty dead. Like, I've been trying. How I did
up.
that... I did that job fair thing, but I tried to hire a sales team. Not a single soul showed up.
Yeah. I kind of thought... So
what were your
so what I'm proposing is what we'll do is, because the Jiggity event has been promoted more, we can have a few artists that play that event instead and just kind of group that together, and that could be the Halloween event. And then the next MANDEM Records event will be properly organized, patterned, and done pre-planned, and get everything sorted, make sure it's like promoted for long enough.
Yeah,
so we'll just use that Jiggity event
sales team
for now.
Together.
Exactly, yeah. We need to do like a big influx of sales team. So like to double down on it. If any of you do know people who you think would want to sell tickets or be involved, let us know. But also, I would encourage that everyone starts selling tickets themselves as well. It doesn't have to be like, you're out grinding for hours, but just, come here, pick up 10 tickets throughout your day. If you see people, just be like, yo, we got this event. You want to come through?
I'll have the form posted tonight for the ticket sales, so I can get the new spreadsheet made up.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that being said, that's pretty much everything from me. I just wanted to hear if you guys have got anything you've got questions or any stresses or anything, just so we know where everyone's at, to be honest.
No questions?
That's impressive if no one has concerns. Go on, run it.
What's the situation with Molly?
So Molly is going to be offered, I haven't had the conversation with her yet. Molly's going to be offered basically Chief of International, which essentially means she is going to run the label in South America. She's going to run the label in India, and that will be her sole responsibility.
God,
so when it comes to this city, you know, she'll be around. She'll have like input on stuff to a certain extent, but you won't need to go to her with any concerns or like anything crazy. She'll be responsible for other labels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bree's going to be doing a similar thing for the open gated counties as well, because she comes from there. She's got a lot of connects, so she's going to be doing that as well as her operations manager and staying well connected over in Green. Moses.
Yes. I say we move forward to vote to reinstate me as director of Vibes.
Raise your hand if you'd like Moses to be reinstated as director of Vibes.
Oh, really? Really?
I got you, bro.
I'm raising my hand, but
I better see some. I better start seeing some hands in this goddamn room.
All hail the
I better start seeing some hands in this room.
all right.
That's right.
So Moses, once again, you are in the company that belongs to individuals you shall not fuck with. Okay, you're gonna put your gun away and you're gonna sit down and be happy.
I'm the director of Vibes.
Funny
Okay,
from you.
see.
We'll bring forth the request to the board, and we'll make an executive decision whether he will be director of Vibes. But most likely,
Did no one just hear that my sister farted?
Why are you gonna throw her under the bus like this? I actually heard it coming from you, not her.
I pretended to ignore it.